Alrighty, hello everyone, busygamerdad back again, going to be picking up right where we left off. I have an hour to play and I'm going to be using it to the maximum. We are in the City of Bone, we found it. We thought it was in a cave, we thought it was in some weird citadel. It's not, it's really not. It's actually inside its own townscape, so yeah, I was completely wrong. Welcome to Bone! Hi, welcome to Bone. Are we up high? We are up high. We are on some, wow, they got lots of money. City of Bone doing alright for itself. First things first, we're going to save it. We're absolutely going to save it. I wonder who else from King Lemuel's group has made it here thus far. We know that Olvin hasn't because we took him out. Unfortunately, he crossed the line and killed innocents, and we had to fight him and destroy him. And we got the star rune for it. Where's the weapon shop? I am new here, and I get lost in this town. So, yeah, I don't know where the weapon shop is either. I saw the sign for it. It's down below. What do you got to buy, my friend? What do you got to buy? Do I have enough wind balls? Wind balls are wind runes. The reason why I'm buying them is I also believe you can use them to teleport outside of dungeons. I don't think you can do that with the wind rune, which is a weird difference. You think the wind rune would be strong enough to actually have you do that, but it is not. Alright, so we're going to keep buying these, and plus, you know, we have the money to burn. Might as well do it. Bottle of Fire casts Fire 2, I believe. So we can pick up those if we really want to have some fun with that. Have Lux pop one of the tops on those and throw it out at the enemies. I do not know where any of the secrets are inside this town. By secrets, I mean I do not know where any of the loot spots are. So I do have a guide posted in the YouTube comments. So check it out if you play this game to where the secrets are. Secrety secrets. Alright, let's see here. Hello, a large selection of weapons. We did discover that getting the stuff for Asuna is worth it. It's worth it. Won't be better than what we have, though. Alright, well, then I don't want it. Then I don't want it. Then I don't want it. Alright, cool. Someone's texting me. I'm sorry. I'm here playing games with you and someone's texting me. Alright, let's see here. If we can buy some armor. Ooh, that's expensive. But we have the money for it because we did not run from any fights that we did not need to go through. And then, oh yeah, absolutely. We are going to swap it out. And we have that now. So now we're kitted out. We have the hope robes. I hope these robes are good. You see a shelf in front of me. Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's nothing unusual. Alright, fine. Fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. Do I go underneath? Can I go underneath? Am I allowed to go underneath, or is this like just a wall? No, I am allowed to go underneath. Hello! I've made it underneath. In the south, there is a town. There's a tower called Grime. The gate is closed and nobody can enter it. Yes, I know. I saw that. We actually saw that last episode, and I thought that's where the city was. And I'm like, is this the city? It was not the city. Warlocks use the Tower of Grime to teleport instantly to remote places. Good to know. But how do I get into it? It's locked. It literally is locked. There's no key that I know of yet to get into it. We don't have access to the key. Are you aware that your house is the main thoroughfare to get from level to level? If you want to go across the mountains, you will find it economically. If you want to go across the mountains, you will find the economically advanced towns. You might be able to get information about the runes you are looking for over there. However, the problem is how to get across the mountains. Yes, I know, that's the problem. Okay, so yours is not set up to be like the main thoroughfare into the in-between towns, or in-between floors. Or maybe it is and I just missed it. Nope, okay, good. His is not. I have a feeling, is there something here? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Alright, fine. Fair enough. What's over here? What be here? Anything? Anything? Hello? Hello? Rune? Someone else was looking for it. What was it? Yeah, so someone else is here in town. I don't know who. We'll find out, hopefully. Our little adventure. Oh, there's a treasure chest, though. There is a treasure chest, and I will gladly take that. Search as soon as I receive the attack seed. Oh, nice. There's so many books. There are so many books. There are so many books. These are crates. Let's search the crates. There's nothing unusual. Search the table. There's nothing unusual. Nothing All right, let me check here. Let's see here. I see a shelf in front of me. Yep, that's what it is. I see a shelf in front of me. Okay, cool. Got it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so... Oh, hang on. There's a little alcove, little alleyway, as it were. Let's search in here. You see nothing unusual? See nothing unusual? See nothing unusual? Fine. There's nothing unusual there. You don't have to worry about it. There's a bridge, though, and that's the tavern. That's probably where our cohort is that's here. I thought my uncle said he was in Bunro. This is Bonro, isn't it? No. What? I'm in Bone, not Bonro? Thank you for telling me. Is there anything I can... Maybe. If you want to go to the northern part of the continent, you have to take a vessel from Bonro to Pandam. My uncle is working on a ship in Bonro, and I'll ask him, why don't you come with me to Bonro? Yes? I'm glad. The more the merrier. I'm parole. I feel like we just... Oh, he unlocks the ferry. Or the airship, maybe? We'll make short work of this, because we'll maximize the wind rune. Utilize the wind rune. Not maximize, utilize. Who designed the layout of this town? The streets are too complicated. I know, dude. Like, and also, like, you have to go into someone's house to go up and down the various places. Like, that's pretty ridiculous to me. Are you a traveler? Did you know you can get some antidotes at the item shop? They removed the specters. Purify. Yep, gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, nice lady. Trying to tell me all the things that I might not know. That is good to know. You got anything else that you might not want? Or any information over here? Hey? Anything? 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 Just an ordinary box? Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Actually, I should check the tables. I should check the tables. We should check the tables. We should check the tables. Let's check the tables. There's nothing unusual. There's nothing unusual. Fine. Nothing unusual. Fine. There's the House of Healing if we needed it. And anything over here? I'm searching arbitrarily. I will use the guide in a moment to try and see if there's anything left on the ground for me to pick up. Let's see here. Talk. You come a long way from the south, but you can't go further north because of the treacherous mountains. Yes, I know. I know. I was told as such. I saw the guard standing over here, being all like, lonely guard man. What? I hear that a dinosaur lives in Lake Hargu in the east. What? Oh, maybe that's where the cave goes. The cave leads to the lake or something. I don't know. That's interesting. There is Lake Fless in the east, and someone claims they saw a dinosaur there. That you see the red text? That tells me that there's something going on there that we got to go check. All right, there's nothing unusual. Let me just check your books real quick, guy. See if there's anything here that I might want to borrow, bring back at a later date. Let's check the jars. There's so many jars. There are so many jars. There's nothing unusual. There's nothing unusual. There's nothing unusual. That's fine. Doesn't have to be unusual. And now we're in the inn. A historian somewhere has published his theory that Lake Fless and Lake Hergu are connected at the bottom. To prove the theory, he went to the cave of Milto by Lake Fless. He must have been out of his mind to believe such a story. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe he was. I saw a dinosaur. I believe it. I saw him swimming. Okay. Move. I need you to move. Thank you. I don't believe the story about the dinosaur. The rumor is unfounded and stupid. Don't pay any attention. Okay. Well, I mean, what's wrong with maybe thinking that there's a dinosaur? What's wrong with dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are cool. All right. Let's see here. Now, what do we got to do? Well, we got to get this this little travel buddy back up to Bonro, and we can do that right now with our rune. So let's do that. Get that box taken care of, our to-do list, and then I guess we have to go into the cave. It's kind of steering me towards that. And the dinosaur in the cave? So rather than walk, I'm going to use this to get to Bonro. Otherwise, this would be a heck of a long episode of me walking all the way back. So I'm going to do this. And then he should be over here, right? Oh, and that's probably why they have the wind balls here to help you teleport. The vessel from Pandam is finally recovered. The vessel is ready for boarding soon. Okay. I thought I just needed to bring you here. Do we go in here? Let's see. Oh, nope. Hello, Pedro. Good to see you. Pedro says you brought him over to me. Thank you. In return for your kindness, I'll make an arrangement for you to get aboard. The vessel has just returned from Pandam. Are you ready to go? No. Let me know whenever you are. Alright, so Pedro made it. Come and visit anytime. Say goodbye. Okay. Didn't have family support, I would travel like you. So, if you don't know, if you are Wilmy the alien or Legis the demon, you are a stowaway on the vessel. And I don't know if you can get the quest for him. I actually don't know if you're allowed to bring him back to town. Logic says that you are. You just can't do the travel. But we'll try it. Let's see here. Let's catch the next one. Let's see what happens. I just want to see what this is about because I have no clue. So now we're going to walk, and while they're doing this, I'm going to open up our guide here. Because it should travel me. Wow, that's a heck of a boat. Whoa. That is an engineering marvel. That's pretty sweet, dude. That is pretty sweet. Alright. Alright. Oven. Path 3 access. No, I don't need to go there quite just yet. So, bone. Let's see here. Alright, so it says in our guide here, your main characters. Yeah, so this is diverging paths. So, okay, there really is multiple paths in this game that, depending on your character, take you to different outcomes. Specifically, if you're Olven, who unfortunately we don't have and is dead. Or your main character only. Your companion doesn't matter. If your main character is Olven, a man will also give you a key of brilliance to open the Tower of Grime. So, let's see here. It's not an attack seed, it's an agility seed. Alright, after this town, the 7 characters diverge. If your main characters are Camille, Legis, Olven, Velsu, and Wilmy, a kid gives you a remote controller that opens a passage in the cave of Milto. If your main character is Asuna or Lux, the same kid, Pedro asks you to be brought to Bonro instead, and his uncle allows you to travel on the vessel to Pandam. If your main character is Olven, a man will also give you the key of brilliance to open the Tower of Grime. Palero and the Keykeeper only appear if you collect the 3 runes, wind, water, and star. Okay, so that's the gate for this. Got it. So, main quest with those persons is not what we're on. I got it. Okay. So we don't have the remote control. That's unfortunate, because that seems like that's a fun one to do. Let me think here. Let's go table of contents. Let me go to characters real quick, because there was something about our characters and suggested teams. Yep, strong attacker. Gotcha. The duels, yep, I understand. Plot differences. So Lux. Lux cannot be the traitor in Lux won't be able to get the remote control. Instead, he gets free rides on the vessel. Got it. Okay, so yeah, Lux won't be able to get the remote control for things, but we do, thus jumping into chapter 8. So, because of who we have as our characters, we essentially jump ahead in chapters according to the game, which is interesting, not terrible. Bit sad, really. It's advisable to be level 38 at the beginning, or 38, 32 at the beginning of this chapter. We do not have that. We do not have that. Alright, so we're in Pandam. So we get to run around the town and get some stuff. So let's go inside the inn and do that. Nice, awesome. So in the corner of the inn... This is the bar, though. This isn't the inn. But we saw who's here. You see who's here, right? Oh, I thought that was the... I thought that was Legis. It's not. You'll find excellent, though expensive, armor in Biltham. I met King Lemuel once a long time ago. Alright, fair enough. Is there anyone up top? Hello? Anything? Anything? Nothing up here? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's get ourselves down here. We're looking for the inn. Where's the inn at? That's not it. That's not it. That's the port town. Right here. And then if I search right here, what a place to leave a ring. Take it. Rare item grants the wearer defense against vacuum spells, thus saves... Oh, okay. But, like... Do I equip it? I have questions. Like, how does that work? It's just an item in my bag. And it's the first one I've seen with, like, the little icon. Ever. So equip it to Asuna? Status, Asuna? Okay. Cool. Got crazy defense now. Let's save the game. Now in here, it looks like there's a bunch of items that we can get that are ridiculously expensive. And I'm not joking. Like, ridiculously expensive. Like, we had like 7,000 gold, 7k gold before. These items cost, the equipment costs double. Don't go to Biltham, the town is cursed. What if I want to go? I took the ship from Bonro and just arrived here. This is a big town. Yeah, so, like, I'll show you. You know that hope robe that we just got? That we've had, like, no wear or tear on? Watch. Yep. Yep. So expensive. Everything is so expensive. We do, thankfully, have a bunch of gems that we can get rid of. And I don't know if we have enough. So that's 6,000 right there. That's 8,000 right there. Oh, we do have enough. Okay. Yeah, I guess we do have enough. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Alright, we'll do it. We'll get the defense stuff. We'll buy it. Even though the hope robe, it's quintessentially a meme at this point. I always end up buying something that I do not need to buy. And then have no way of recovering the loss. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's this game. It doesn't matter if it's any other RPG game. I always end up spending a resource and then going like 2 steps down the road or talking to someone else in town. And I find a better thing or do a better thing. And it's like, wow, that just sucks. But that's just how I play video games. Like, comment, subscribe for more top tier content like that. Alright, so enough ramblings and self-lament. Let us sell all our gems and things like that and see if we can purchase this victory robe. Yeah, it seems like this is going to be the better one for a little while, I hope. We'll sell 6 of these guys. The red tricks inside the basement or tunnels into Petrov Castle. They have gems as the reward for beating them, but those are really tough fights. And if you can get the gems from them, I believe they have rubies and topazes. So it's definitely worth the investment in time to get them. So strongly encourage you to do that if you had the ability to do that, and patience to grind out the levels to it. Now I think that we'll be able to do this. Increases your defense by 9. That's going to be pretty big. Trade it in. The price will be, ooh, so close. All right, so let's see here. Nope, nope, I'm not going to buy it for full value. I am going to instead sell one more thing. Right? If I sell this, is that it? Is that going to get me where I need to be? Oh, no. Might have to sell one more thing, but we'll see. Let's see, let's see. Yeah. Yes, trade in. Price will be... Yes, nice, awesome. So glad I bought the Hope robes. They were exactly what we needed. Yay. The Victor robes just offer one fire, but not elemental. Therefore, it is not particularly convenient. Yep. Yep. All right. So I just read on the guide that the victory robes that we just bought offer one more defense more than the cloaks of ice and fire, but no elemental defense. Therefore, it is not particularly convenient. Well, we don't have the cloak of fire or ice, so I'm going to assume that we would have gotten them had we gone down the alternate path, but... Or not the alternate path, but like someone else's path, and we don't have that. So that was kind of it. We were going to scour the town, talk to people now. Here we go, doing our necessary things. Hello, you live in a basement. Why? This is a big town. Oh, Brush in the northwest. Okay, that's where we got to go next. The town of Brush. But we get to fight some new monsters. We get to fight some new monsters here too. So this is a new biome, a new region, we'll say. Nothing in there for us at this point. The item shop. Nothing in the item shop for us, really. Let's see here. The prices of goods are sky high because of the dispute between Balain and Talain in the northeast. Okay, well, that's why things are so expensive. Hey, there you go. Supply and demand. Has nothing to do with what's going on in the world currently. We get all our weapons and armor from Brush, which lies northwest. Okay, cool. Search. I didn't know that was going to happen. Looking at the fountain made you feel better. That's nice. That's nice. Good. I'm glad I was able to take a little time out on my journey. Let's see here. Is there anything going on? Nope, I don't want to search. I want to talk. People in Biltham are eerie. Okay. I don't know what to do with that information other than say maybe they're just, you know, people being people. The kingdom of Biltham is north of this town. The ruler's name is Daros. Rumor has it he wields the power of the dark world. They say he acquired dreadful power after he found up. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go to Biltham. Get the thing. Get the thing. Got it. We gotta get the what's the word I'm looking for? The rune from him. Got it. Welcome to Pandam, the biggest port city. Yep. Cool. Awesome. All right. So I'm actually going to save the game, and I think that's going to be another episode down, right? I think we're almost at time together. Yeah. I don't know how close or how far the town is to where we need to be. Let me. There's no, according to the guide that I was just looking at, there are no other loots here for us to pick up. So what I'll actually do while we're on camera together is I'm going to go back to Bone, and I'm going to get the loot from there, because I believe that there is a some stuff from there. So Brush was actually before here. Interesting. You'll notice that we actually don't get combat while we're on cities, which is nice because you can actually be out in the world and use the rune without having an issue. So it looks like we should not have been here yet. I think I might have skipped a bunch of content, which is very interesting. I didn't know you could sequence break the game. All right, hang on. We're going to go to the walkthrough section here. And we're at Star Rune Diverging Paths. It is recommended to be around level 20, which is currently where we're at. I wonder if I just jumped the ship real fast. Alright, so main path accessible by those guys. Olven can also access that. We don't have the key. The kid won't sell any items, so we're not in Dwayne. Alright, so this cave is located. There are no chests in this dungeon. Use the remote control to open the secret door. In there, a scientist will proudly show you his submarine and offer you a lift to Dwayne. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. If your main character is Asuna or Lux, the same kid, and travel on the vessel to Pandam. Yeah. Okay, so like, what do we need to do here? Like, we don't have trick. Buy 9 of the cheap items in other towns, then come here, and the kid will give you the most convenient ones. Keep useless tranquil sword cell. Alright, so... Oh, this is where the fire cloak is from. Okay. Well, we don't need that now. We already bought something. Head to hidden items in Dwayne. Yeah, Bonro Vessel. The lost kid joins you in Bone and asks you if you brought the man lives in the town near the harbor. He thanks you and brings back a return ticket is 100 gold apiece. Got it. Pandam. This town belongs to chapter 8. You jumped forward 2 whole chapters. Don't expect amazing equipment parts in the shops though. In fact, the town scaled to the level of Asuna when she gets on the ship. The equipment upgrades are barely enough to face the very strong enemies outside. Okay, so we do have that, and then... Okay, so we didn't do anything wrong. Shops are expensive, but necessary items. The only new equipment for Asuna is the Victory Robe, but it costs 14k. Use the Wind Room to teleport back to Pell or Guns, and fight enemies there to raise money. After the purchase of the Victory Robe for your character, leave town and rush northwest to Brush. Enemies around Pandam are still too strong, and they're even stronger if you go east. Wow, okay, so we actually, because of the character we chose, are in it in a bad way. We jumped chapters, and we kind of hurt ourselves. That's so weird that the game did that to us. So I am gonna actually have to do some off-level screen experience grinding, because the only thing it tells us because of the diverging paths is that because we are Asuna or Lux, or Asuna and Lux only, we were able to just teleport or transport the kid Parole to Bonro and take the vessel, which jumps us 2 whole chapters, and we miss all that experience and all that level gaining because we chose these 2 characters, or we chose Asuna, and if you choose Lux, you have the same thing. Wow, that's so cruel and interesting at the same time. Wow, 7th Saga, baby. It's just wow. So yeah, next episode I'll be a little bit stronger because it says that we had to be level 32 to take care of the monsters, or at least have a chance against those monsters outside of Pandam. I don't see how that's going to happen anytime soon, so I'm just going to make that a priority. Yeah, so let's see here. So we have the town of Petrophis to the right, Grime Tower. There are 2 separate paths inside the tower. So yeah, we don't have access to that. This is only available to Olvan. So Olvan is the only one who can get inside the tower. If you have him. And then let's see here. Let's go to the Sky Rune. Recommended level 24, Belaine. So it's the only way to get to that side of the continent. So if I look at the map, oh, I can't do that here. Hang on. So if I look at the map, I'll show you. So on the rightmost side, where we were, where the two lakes are, you see them in the southern bottom crest of the continent there. That is where Bone was. And that is where the cave was, the Milto Cave, and that is where the Tower of Grime was. We cannot, because we have Asuna, could not access those two locations. So we miss out on those items and those level ups. And now we're in Pandam, which is in the inlet. So basically in the see where all those little clusters of valleys are? That's where Pandam is, and that's where we have our current quest to keep playing the game. And inside there, everything is super strong because you're supposed to get to that later. But it's very interesting because there's another rune that is in Belaine that we not another rune, but it's essentially we're looking at no, I guess it would be another rune because it's like the star rune or something like that. And just because we don't have from Belaine, it's better to, yeah. Wow. So I'll do some reading and we'll come back to this, and I'll do some level up grinding here so I don't have to misuse your guys' time. But thank you so much, Busy Gamer Dad, talking about 7th Saga, where we're going to go next, because we kind of have to sit back and play the game and grind levels, which is kind of a bit of a bore, but I'll do that off camera so you won't know how boring that is. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to play this game with me, and we'll catch you next episode. Later.